I got a really good overview of so many different aspects of interior design, not just residential, not just focused on kitchen and bath, not just the technologies, but also commercial and also hand rendering and things that I not didn't even imagine that I would be studying. And these are all things, even though I may not have gone into as much depth as I will eventually, just starting out, I now have a feel for those things. I know what's out there, and I know I can pick to go deeper into some of those areas.
Time at Heritage was very transformative because I came here as very passionate for design, but I left it with a very structured foundation, and it's also like also give us an idea how to run your own business, which is I think it's really great. And I agree to what you said because like when I got here I thought at first like I was like ready to launch my own business, but actually no, because I don't know what is AutoCAD, I don't know what's SketchUp. So like heritage really give us that foundation that's still a backbone of my business today.
I was amazed at how supportive everyone was here, and I would say in the design community in Seattle as a whole, there's been way more supportiveness than I expected. But especially in the school, I was pretty nervous changing careers. Had never really had a creative career before and wasn't sure I could do it. And the encouragement of the teachers and my fellow students to apply the things that I had learned from my previous careers. I had what skills was I bringing that really could translate into design, working with clients, those sorts of things. They really helped to bring that out for me. And so that was in the creative class, but also like in the business and entrepreneurship class. Um, that was really useful in helping me feel how I could develop my elevator pitch and how I could market myself and really sell myself to my clients as someone that they could trust because I have this business experience or this project management experience. And then the network is just ginormous. Um, the field trips that we talked about, but bringing in speakers and just encouraging us to go out into the community and talk to people and be more comfortable with the people who are going to be our peers when we're done with this program was amazing for me.
The thing I agree. Like, when I came here, I really don't know how to sketch. I really don't know how to do rendering, and it's just I think it's one of the big important tool when it comes to design because most clients are visual, so they have to see that. So heritage really help us to learn all those and be more prepared. And I think one of the projects that I will never forget is the kitchen design that I did here. So normally we have to ask a real floor plan or friends out there. So I did one of my relatives, and I did a dining area for their space. And actually now I'm working for their house, the
Oh,
full
that's great.
house.
Yay.
So I'm doing their full house, which I'm really excited because they were so impressed
Uh-huh.
with what I showed them before with one of my project here. So now I'm in a process of like I think I just need 2 days for the final presentation.
Wow.
Yes, contract is signed. So
Hooray.
yeah, I think that's one of my project that like because I'm very details with everything because I think details are goes beyond decor because I want a space that you feels that feels and function and also inspired, and I think they saw that on my last project here at Heritage, and they're like, hey, I really want you to do our house and just our dining room to a full house.
That's
So
great.
yeah. Yeah, I get some of the rendering I can show to you.
Oh, for sure.
I think it's balancing the budget and creativity. I because like can just be so creative, but when in real life there's budget, there's timeline. So I think those are the things that I should have known before. But and heritage help us a lot how to overcome them, how to resolve those type of problem. and it's great that we do have every like project here at school, which is actually like same as in real life. So I think that's the thing. If you want to do it now, because like I do have the same question with that because I was born and raised in the Philippines, and one of the things that scares me when I move, when like I'm trying to get into the school, is like, what about the language barrier? You know, but actually, you won't feel that. You won't feel that. It's not how perfect your grammar is. It's how your creativity is, you know, like, and they will guide you. They will guide you with everything. I do really remember my first time I ever present. I was so nervous, and it's just like, you know, they will, heritage will shape you to be more professional and polished. And at the end of the semester, I always get this comment from my, you know, instructor that you're very professional, you're neat, and you are so 100% in there. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's a matter of like your creativity. And if you really want to do it now, because you know we have time, I guess. But yeah, do it now. Oh, well, I mean, it's hard. Like when it's come to family, this is like not really my parents want me to do because they want me to be a doctor. But I mean, through the time, because they saw me how I'm very creative and this is really what I really want to do to my life, to my career. Then they were like, okay, we'll support you. So I think I I inspired, I don't know, maybe myself, like my dream. And, you know, like in our culture in the Philippines, we really have to, it's part of our culture to travel and work abroad, leave everybody behind. And sometimes it's hard.
Just realizing that I can do these things for myself and I can create my own future. It wasn't written for me at my portfolio presentation. And they were the panelists for our presentations. And afterwards, we chatted, and they were hiring. And I went to work for an architecture firm. And so that it was like a direct link, I would say.
I reach out to them, and they're also Filipino, which I'm from the Philippines.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, the budget was so tight, but at the same time, you know, I meet their expectation, and they were so happy.
I felt like I had gotten enough background in Revit and the other classes here that I knew where to look when I needed to get more information, and I could really build on the skills that I already had. Been working on residential, primarily remodels, of various sizes. So in some cases, just a bedroom. I worked with someone who has ADHD, and getting to learn about that and what his requirements were to make his bedroom more comfortable was really eye-opening for me. It was actually in a lot of ways the opposite of what I would have expected. So I appreciated having to do the research and him educating me. So some small, and then also some larger ones as well, to a whole house remodel and an addition. But we've got 4 project construction right now that I'm very excited about.